time for some more Tupac, and here we are on the anniversary of the passing of Tupac. We can smile because he created some amazing music to leave in his legacy. John from Patreon, this is your request. You've had a crazy cool request today on September 13th to honor Tupac with two versions of the same song. John, thanks so much for being a part of our Patreon page. Go check out Patreon if you want, because they have tons of extra content over there on reaction therapy that you've never seen before, and it might be worth it. And also, John, thanks for supporting our mission to spread mental health awareness to the world. John has blessed us with some Tupac today. I can't wait for it. Thugz Mansion. This is featuring Nas J Phoenix, and it's supposedly the original version to the remix that we have out as well. So I can't wait. Without further ado, you know mental health is our thing, and that remix had the mental health. So let's see the orig.
Tired of getting chased by the police and arrested.
Oh my gosh, this is so different than the remix. Remix was so poppy. It was more hip. This is like a dude writing a letter that's like, man, it's like he's sitting there at the desk. I'm just looking at reality. I'm tired of getting chased, tired of getting shot at, tired of this life, man.
Tired of getting chased by the police and arrested. Need a spot where we can kick it, a spot where we belong, that's just for us. Think gotta get all dressed up and be Hollywood. You know what I mean? Where the
Yep.
going down?
So cool.
Ain't no heaven for a thug. That's why we go to Thug Mansion. That's the only place where thugs getting free, and you gotta be a G. At Thug Mansion. A place to spend my quiet nights.
Yep.
Time to unwind, so
Yep.
much pressure in this life of mine. I cried times I once contemplated and would have tried, but when I held that, all I could see was my mama's eyes. No one knows my struggle, they only see the trouble. Not knowing it's hard to carry on when no one loves you. Picture me inside the misery of poverty. No man alive has ever witnessed struggles I survived. Praying hard for better days, promise to hold on.
Look at all the people they're showing. This is such old school, because look at the headphones they have. Y'all, I had these. I was there before these, actually. And having back in the original day with the boombox on the shoulder, forget headphones, didn't even have those. We just put these boom boxes on our shoulders and blasted it into our ears, walking around literally on the beach or at the street. And the bigger the boom box, the bigger and cooler you were. It was just crazy to think back. And when these came out, it just changed our world in society. But all these different faces he's showing of people that are just going about their day, young people who things aren't going well for. They're miserable and they've been through a lot: trauma, abuse, neglect, addiction, domestic violence, all kinds of different things that people don't know. Even the cashier doesn't know what they've been through, but you never know what's inside. And as a mental health professional, I say to you, get help, talk to somebody, because it is worth it to be able to get help and see that no matter what you've been through, that you can recover, overcome, or achieve in spite of.
And alive has ever witnessed struggles I survived.
Yep.
Praying hard for better days, promise to hold on. Me and my dogs ain't have a choice but to roll on. We found a finally spot to kick it, where we could drink liquor and no one bickers over trick. A spot where we in peace. And even though we G's, we still visualize places that we can roll in peace. And in my mind's eye, I see this place that players going past. I got a spot for us all, so we can ball at Thugz Mansion.
Every corner, every city, there's a place where life's a little easy. A medicine, back and cool every hour, cause it's all good. Leave all the stress from the world outside. Every wrong done will be alright.
Wanna go,
nothing but peace.
I wanna go.
The street passion, every ghetto needs
a place where death doesn't reside.
This is really good. Like, I want to say this is better than the remix version. Although I love that remix version, this is better. Like, I think it's something in the pureness of their voice, like just original, and that harmony in the chorus there of just that sweetness in their voice. And just, I want to go. I want to be in a place where I know I'm free, where I know I can be accepted, where I know I can be happy, where there's joy, where there's no more of this misery. Notice how it seems like everybody walking around this video, the people are not the ones in the TV, but they're the ones who have headphones. They all have headphones on. And look at the old school TVs. I know I'm pointing this out, but I had those. I had the antennas, had the knobs, all that. It's bringing me back.
Street passion, every ghetto needs
A place where death doesn't reside. Just thugs who collide, not to start beef. But no cops rolling by, no policemen, no homicide, no chalk in the streets, no reason for nobody's mama to cry. See, I'm a good guy, I'm trying to stick around for my daughter. But if I should die, I know all of my album support her. This whole year's been crazy, ask the Holy Spirit to save me. Only difference from me and Ozzy Davis, gray hair maybe. Cause I feel like my eyes saw too much suffering. I'm just 20 some odd years, I done lost my mother and I cry tears of joy. I know she smiles on a boy, I dream of you more. My love goes to Afeni Shakur, cause like Ann Jones, she raised the ghetto king in a war. And just for that alone, she shouldn't feel no pain no more. Cause one day we'll all be together, sipping heavenly champagne with angels soar with golden wings and thugs, man.
So cool how it's different. Like the lyrics are different, the approach is different. He's paying homage to his mom. He's paying homage to people that have been lost. And we will sit together, and I believe that fully, with those people you love one day, in communion with those people, to love them when the day comes, when it's time, not when we decide, but when God decides it's time. And I love the church feel of this song. It reminds me of church, man.
corner, every city. There's a place where life's a little easy. Little Hennessy, we back and cool every hour, cause it's all good. Leave all the stress from the world outside. Every wrong done will be alright.
Had one of those cameras too.
Peace, love, and street passion. Every girl needs a
Dear mama, don't cry, your baby boy's doing good. Tell the homies I'm in heaven and they ain't got hoods. Seen a show with Marvin Gaye last night. It had me shook, dripping peppermint schnapps with Jackie Wilson and Sam Cooke. Then some lady named Billie Holiday sang, sitting there kicking it with Malcolm till the day came. Little Natasha show grown, tell a lady in the liquor store that she's forgiven. So come home, maybe in time you'll understand.
The innocence of children, they're just living their life in the moment with each experience. They don't get the choice over a whole lot of what happens in their life, but they get the exposure to everything that happens. And all they want is a dream. All they want is hope. All they want is mom and dad, family, no trauma, but there's so much trauma.
Stand only God can save us. When Miles Davis cutting loose with the band, just think all the
like
people
that.
that you knew in the past that passed on. They in heaven found peace that lasts. Picture a place that they exist together. There has to be a place better than this in heaven. So right before I sleep, dear God, what I'm asking, remember this face, save me a place in Thugz Mansion.
Oh,
Remember this face, save me a place.
all these people that are just living their lives, the ones with the headphones. This guy gets out of the way of a bullet and it hits somebody else by accident, and their life is gone, and it changes everybody's life around them. I wish we could stop this. That is so powerful. This is so powerful. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Right before I sleep, dear God, what I'm asking, remember this face, save me a place in Thugz Mansion.
every city. There's a
Remember
place
this
where
face,
life's a
save me a
little
place
easy.
in Thugz Mansion.
We back and cool every hour, cause it's all good.
Up in Thugz Mansion.
Stress from the world outside. Every wrong done will be alright. Nothing but peace, love, and street passion. Every ghetto needs a thug mansion.
Wow, that changed so quick. So sad, just sobered up really quick there. That's my favorite. That makes me want to listen to more Tupac. So good, the way he sent that message. And as a therapist, I could play this to clients, and there's certain songs I could play to clients and say, just listen to what this says. The video said one thing with how all that went down, but the lyrical breakdown of how quickly things can change and how we don't know what's coming on the other side. But there are people we miss. There are people we long for. There are people that are here today and gone tomorrow. That so much. Remember, it's Hidden Real Therapy. It's just Tom breaking down lyrics. There's links here if you want help. Please use them. Give us your comments. And John from Patreon, thank you, first of all, for supporting us. And thank you, second of all, for bringing some Tupac to the channel. We needed this day. I needed this today. On the day of the passing of Tupac, we honor him through this. Thank you, John. And remember, mental health matters, and yours does too. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.